Welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here for part 14. Made it to the camp office. I know we're a little heavy. So what we're gonna do, this is first thing when we wake up. So what we're gonna do is just, dang it, I did not want to do that. Trying to keep these all, okay, secured. We're gonna unload some stuff. We're gonna try and keep everything together. I thought I had a bunch of these. Did I drop them somewhere else? Duh. How about the trailer? Yeah, I remember. Cured. Nice. I mean, honestly, we could probably get some rabbit items here soon. Okay. A whetstone. Not like we don't have enough of these. The plan for today is probably going to go to Trapper's cabin and get ready to forge. And then, like, we're not planning on setting up a base quite yet. But I am going to explore this. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Hopefully we find some food items here. Look at that. I love to bring these cooking pots with me to, like, the forge and leave one there. And then if we go over Broken Railroad, the hunting lodge that's over there has a 6-burner. And I don't remember if it was on Interloper or just regular or lesser. I guess there isn't a regular mode. I was able to fill that one. All 6 had cooking pots. Looks like there's some tea in this box beside me. Love it. We've got, oh man, Mystery Lake has so much to explore. I'm sure every region does.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's just all about like spending enough time in the area. Like we missed a bunch of stuff in Pleasant Valley as well, just because we had plans to come here first and kind of set up base. I am looking for like all the big items. And then from there, we'll start hitting the nooks and crannies of regions. Okay. Actually, let's pick this up. I think the bedroll is not in the greatest of shape. 68%, yep. So I do want to start collecting some cloth. We're almost hungry again, by the way. There should be a couple rabbits by the Trapper's cabin. But I think the big mission today is hopefully we can replenish a little bit of our food source here, not lose our well-fed bonus. Set up a little itty-bitty base. And we've got no visibility, but I do hear a deer. Not that we can do anything with that deer, but okay, it's not terribly cold, so we're gonna make a run for it. I've navigated Mystery Lake and blizzards so many times, so even if this was like 0 visibility, like we could find our way back. By the way, the first time I found camp office was during a blizzard, and I was just following these power lines and stumbled upon the camp office for the first time. I played this game so much that you wouldn't think you'd remember like the first time for a lot of things. But that was definitely something that stood out to me, was just, I had no idea what the mechanics of the games were. I was just like, okay, if there's power lines here, there has to be attached to something. And luckily, that logic was not flawed here in the Long Dark. I heard some crows. The possibility of a deer carcass. Okay, we've got the flares.
God, I did anything right about now.
Hungry again. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we could pick up these 2 rabbits. We can also go to, I think it's called Unnamed Pond, where there's some cattails. There's also another rabbit grove right there. There's also the big bowl, where a bear roams around. There's 2 more rabbits there, so we could potentially get 6. Then we can go back to a cabin, which is like towards the, I don't know if it's like a trail to go up the broken overlook tower. I know that there's 2 more rabbits right there. I did keep all of the hides over at... I knew it. I was trying to be quiet. I knew I heard something stirring over there. There were a couple of cedar logs that were here for the longest time, and every time I went to go pick them up, they would despawn. Kind of want to keep these marine flares intact. Okay, so yeah, wow. All right, so what we're gonna do is just jump to this next region. Let this wolf kind of move on. And what we'll do, if we do. I'm gonna start a fire right quick. Let's get our thermoses filled up.
Come on, little fire.
This one's below 30%, so. Good tip by the Humble Tracker is to pack coal instead of logs. Birch bark is our renewable. Look at that. There we go. 5 minutes. Ooh. No. Gotta remember how to do this all the time. There it is. I'm actually gonna hang on to that one for just a second. Okay, if I start pulling 20s, it's because of an apparent sweet spot in these fires. So I'm gonna be conscious of that.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Okay, so this one, not great. Maybe I can roll around the fire. Pull out a... Nope, that one kind of sucked too. That's okay. We got a couple good ones out of there. I'd never heard of that. The sweet spot of a fire where you'll constantly pull like 20s. Makes sense though, because I pulled like 6 in a row not too long ago. Okay, visibility's coming back. That's a win. We're going to be going back and forth between camp office and Trapper's cabin once we're all settled, just because I got things stored over there. It's going to be like a good tweener base, in-between base, for when we're like collecting all our stuff from the trailers that we left. We did leave a whole bunch of stuff, but eventually we're just going to move everything down to Trapper's cabin. Unless we, you know, something inspires us to move on from that. I think Trapper's Cabin's probably my favorite place to be. If we can put a tip up on that unnamed pond, I think, you know, Trapper's Cabin is a guaranteed 100% long-term base. Now, we'll definitely have different bases set up on Great Bear Island for different things. Like if I need another moose, we're gonna walk over to Broken Railroad. If you watch season 1, you know that we intentionally came back before we made our way over there to have our survival bow and some arrows. Just in case that moose was there, and sure enough, he was. Okay, I've really got to pay attention to this food. There's a piece of coal over there. Two pieces. Okay, we'll just stay. Sounds like a... Oh, that's Max. I say it sounds like some crows are over here. I know a couple spots where a deer carcass might be. So we can get a quick meal out of that as well. Plus some hides and some quick guts. Just because we're going to Trapper's Cabin, I do any sticks that are in our path, I'm going to pick up. And we're just going to start stockpiling sticks in the cabin by the stove. Another reason I like Trapper's Cabin is there's like the renewable coal source in the mine right here, or the cave. And I think it's every 10 days the coal will respawn. Bad things about Trapper's Cabin is bear and wolves hang out in this area here. Awesome thing about Trapper's Cabin is you can have a bear walk right up to your front door. Also a moose. And those are pretty easy kills. I know my strategy for killing the bear that would wander in here would be, look at that, the moose is here. and we're not prepared for it. Tough. I usually lure the bear into the, let's just call it the barn. That makes me really sad. Rather we show up when that thing wasn't around. But that just puts us into, he should come back. Of course, the update changed a lot of things. I've seen him here on like day 3, and then of course he in there again, but then showed up on like day 40. So there's a possibility he comes back to this area and we'll get that easy moose kill. But just knowing like right now, he was right here. We could have had a large food source right away. Just bummed me out. Yep, there's our rabbits. I hear the other one. Here he is. No weapons in inventory. Awesome. Threw all my rocks. Dang. All right, we can offload a bunch of this medical stuff. Come on. There we go. Yep. And I just like to hang on to the worst quality. 96, 89, 87. He's in order here? Looks like. Okay. We'll just store the old man's beard for now. Oh. Oh well. Yep, it's gone. Awesome. Pay attention to what we're doing. We're gonna start stacking this over here.
Can you eat trees?
Nice books.
'Cause I'm gonna eat a tree.
Come on. Little bit of organization, right? I know we got a bookshelf, but for now. Yeah. Place it. Okay. Another book. Nice. I love when there's plastic container up here. I like to keep the hides and then maybe like some easy stuff down here. Easy stuff meaning cured leather. Our arrowheads. Certain tools. Oh, a sewing kit. Yep. There's one time I had 2 storage containers under here too. Like the green metal ones. Okay, chips. Nice. I'm going to save that particular meal, which is the canned pork and beans and the chips for dinner right before bed. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I found some good things in here before. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah, right. Oh, I must have put them all in there, huh? Oh, did I literally transferred everything. Oops. Good thing we got to look at it. Okay, there we go. Now onto the safe. I love cracking safes. So fun. It looks like, what was that? 2022-ish? 20... 22 and roughly 55. See if we can get this without backtracking. No. 22, 55, 50.
This'll come in handy.
Whoa, we're gonna take that. I do love that. So if we didn't find that one in Pleasant Valley, we would have had one right here at Trapper's Cabin. Which would have been so awesome. So I'm gonna put that up here because I want to repair it. But I think, nope. Here's a whetstone. Love whetstones too. Okay. So, right? We're right? Okay. Keep our sewing kits here. Our whetstones, which we don't need. All them there. I am going to sort them and put them right up here eventually. In the safe, I usually keep flares. I don't know why. It's just what I do. I want to have 3 on hand. I'm going to keep the tools in there. This, I don't think we have any fuel for this at the moment, but that's okay. I do need to place these guys. We got the one for the muskeg. Let's throw down. I like to keep rose hips in that one. We honestly maybe would keep like 2 different kinds. Nothing in this one. Okay. We'll drop the purple one for now. Okay, maybe we drop 2 of these. Which one was that one? Our orange one? Then we'll just keep 1 liquid heated up. Gonna treat this like a quick storage. Hey, meant to push circle. Right, we'll keep our T there. 95, 75, 72. I'll hang on to this in case we need to make it. Do we have anything extra? We do. Got 2 of those. Extra gloves. Got this decent sweater. Don't know why, but we're going to put this can in here. Got some sticks, some reclaimed wood, some cloth. Okay. Sounds like the wind's picking up. Torch. Crate. Good. You want to drop some quick firewood. Get this whole thing, get this started. And then a couple pieces of coal. And we'll have our like little fire station here ready to go whenever we're prepared. Start cooking. Hopefully it's not like blizzarding. Blizzarding. That a word? Hopefully we don't have a blizzard outside. No, we don't. And the moose is gone. Just like that. Yeah, now we're fairly light. We can travel around here. I'm gonna save these 2 rabbits because it's about midday. Oh, just like that, he's back. Now down in this area, right over this hill, is like a really active wildlife area as well.
God, I'm starving.
Wolves, deer, and then of course those rabbits that I was talking about. But our mission here is just to walk by any sticks, pick them up. We're gonna check out that rabbit grove. I'm gonna make my way over to that cabin as well. And we're just gonna loot that and then see if there's 2 rabbit groves on the way here. And hopefully we could pull 6 rabbits pretty easily, which should hold us, like give us something to do, cook, obviously, all that stuff. A bunch of guts to prepare us for crafting clothing and snares, survival bows. We'll get all of that started. I mean, we could have a ton of stuff actually, because there's should be some deer carcasses over here as well. I did see that deer over here. Okay, even more saplings, birch saplings. Gotta be careful because that bear wasn't near like where we walked by. He is likely down here. There he is. Now, there's usually rabbits, right? There he is. Just to keep the scent off of us, I don't want to take these rabbits right now. Gonna be some mushrooms to find. There's 3 of them right there. And cattails. We'll sneak around this bear as well. Look at that. Claire. Another whetstone. We are set on the whetstones. Usually a deer right here. Deer carcass. I like that the bear is down here. So instead of luring him around Trapper's cabin to try and get a shot, you can just lure him to this hunting blind. And the majority of my best bear shots have come from this hunting blind. Okay, so he's turning. Which means we pretty much have, nope, he's turning back. I thought he was going to head back into that cabin area. Yep. I don't want to get too ballsy, because it will throw a wrench. Yep, and just like that, he makes a sharp turn. Okay, he's back. Actually, okay, it's not too late in the day. What we might do is just make a loop here. Hit this, head back out to the train tracks. From the train tracks, we can go down to the trailer. And we can start collecting our stuff and bringing it all together. Maybe that's what we'll do, yeah. On the fly. Okay, so this is just a good stop to warm up. Didn't prove to be much else. Awesome. Quick equip is the flare. The regular flare. So we're going to bypass this little rabbit grove here. And we're going to keep going. 2 rabbits should be in the area. This is also a spot where moose will spawn. Unless they changed it, you should see a moose rub somewhere on one of these trees. Maybe that's changed. Oh, nice. Ooh, I didn't even look at the outhouse. A lot of times find a crowbar right there. Polaroid, nice. Okay, oh yeah, before I forget. Who's that rabbit? We are in wolf territory. I have to remember that this deer carcass is here. I think we have enough cattails and pork and beans and things to like last us through the night. If we push on. But after that, we're not in a great spot. So we're like at around 10 cattails, can of pork and beans, and a bag of chips. So here's another bear area, as well as wolves. And of course, deer. Okay, so I do see off in the distance, is that a bear? No, it's a wolf. Okay. I can sneak past here, but let's not push it. So the only purpose right there was to go start collecting some of the things that we left in the trailer. But honestly, not worth pushing through wolves. So we'll stick to the original plan. I'm going to hit this. We are going to have Mighty Scent. I'm going to take the guts and possibly... How many torches do we even have left? I guess would be a good question. Okay. I do want to take the guts. Unless it gets cold. I'm going to eat the meat right away. I like to start a fire anytime I'm harvesting. Even though I have the tools to like harvest it.
Come on.
I've seen the weather turn. One 1.2, nice. It's not a bad. All right, let's get this cooking. You guys know what we're doing here. $51. Okay, this should put us like right on the end of everything. Food should be cooked. We might throw in another a little bit of wood so we can pull the hide off of this, but first things first, let's just see what the time's gonna be. Another hour. Okay, and we've still got the scent, which means I need to cook this. Okay, and actually, let's leave the hide for now. Throw a stick on there and pull one more. Okay, now we're gonna hopefully make it back to Trapper's cabin without any issue. Oh, I didn't pick up any rocks. Okay. We're gonna let this rabbit go. There's a couple rocks right by the front door here, but... Yeah, crowbar. Sounds like they're out that way. No. This way. Okay, hopefully we've only got one scent bar. That's good. I'm gonna try and stay along this wall. We don't have great visibility, so these torches are gonna be clutch for any wolves, but should we stumble upon a bear, Okay. An aggressive sounding one. Very thankful that that works. Before I knew that, I used to just walk. And they would follow me across entire regions. Very rarely would I get attacked, but yeah, still very stressful when you can't stop to loot anything. I saw the bear. And he sees me. Hopefully that works. We are going to lose. Unless that bear follows me. And doesn't eat them guts. We could come back and get him. But it doesn't sound like he's following us anymore. Okay, so I would fully expect that them guts to be gone the next time we pass through here. And just expecting that bear to have taken that decoy. Come on back. Want to do this quick. We can come back and light. Okay. I don't want to hang around here too much. We've added another scent bar, which means wolves, bears are going to have, there's an increased range where they can pick up our scent and start stalking us. With low visibility like this, probably not the smartest thing we could have done. You know, we're foolishly sticking to the plan. Just to keep the well-fed bonus. But we can drop these things as decoys if anything surprises us. What I am going to do is release these torches a little early, just so we have a healthy torch for the rest of our journey. Damn owl. Startled me. Hey, this little path right here is the easiest way to go up to avoid sprains.
Getting a bit thirsty.
But that moose could still be here. So I'm actually going to take the ridge line around instead of healing. I read that healed, not healing, but as we start heading down, instead of going straight down here, we're going to go along the ridge line. If you've never been trampled by a moose, it's glorious and terrifying at the same time. I think we're gonna make it. We might have a couple rabbits here. Stomach ground, thought it was a wolf. Yep, we got 2 rabbits, nice. So I've got to let this torch burn out, unfortunately. Okay, so they don't like fire either. Just that, dropping that. Look how cool that is. In the background, the trees. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 rabbits. But I've got to light another torch, so let that one go out. Plus, we got to harvest these things. This one's got a weird path. Okay. I was gonna say, when they stop like that, a lot of times they change direction. Okay, we'll have plenty of guts though. To get started. I do want to set up a couple snares. You can travel those things. You can get guts curing. Like a passive system, like long game, you need like a constant source of guts. Okay. I'm gonna hang out right by the stove. Cooking pot. You'd think that's a cooking pot. Straight down would be the stove. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna spend a good 5 hours hacking these dang things up. Probably just gonna cook these things in the morning. I think probably be the best idea. Because it's pretty much midnight. We're definitely gonna sleep for 9 or more hours, so that's gonna put us like midday. Do I have any fuel? Just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna start this just so I can start sorting this stuff out. Guts over here. And then let's just do pelts right here. Right. Get it. these guys over here. And this guy situated right there. Right? Okay. Just double check. Look at that. Sardines. Why we got the light.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I know. This is cool. Okay. So, yeah. Just turn that off. And I think we can just let this go for now. No. Broken Railroad sometimes has a jerry can. So let's hold off on that. We'll keep it. Food is going to be our dusty ass pork and beans. A bag of chips. And in the morning, I think we're going to eat rabbit. And cook water. Cook water. Boil water. You know what I'm saying. Can we do it? I think so. Yeah. But all right, guys, this is going to be the conclusion of episode 14 here. We are at Trapper's Cabin. Not a crazy exciting day, but a very necessary day. We're going to pick it up here probably mid-morning to midday. And then we're going to keep on moving. I think from here, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to sit on this for a few hours. We might head to Forlorn Muskeg, or we might go to the camp office and set up a mini base there and explore all the areas around there before we head over there. Really want to weigh the pros and cons. I'm going to check some of the inventory. How much scrap metal do we have? How much cloth do we have, kind of thing. But we'll meet up for episode 15 right here in Trapper's Cabin. Bright and early in the morning. We'll make that decision together. Thank you guys so much for being here. Any tips or tricks? Let's talk about them in the comments. Consider subscribing if you've been here. You want to continue watching the series with us. If you liking it, just leave a like on there. Show some love. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again for the next episode.